So far, this journey has been full of twists and turns, and we're only on day one. Here's a short recap of some of the action that we experienced in the first day. And now, part 3 of the journey.
All right, I just let this 65-inch moose go because I don't have a raft.
I'm trying to cut these pieces up small enough that we can swallow them.
Killing me, guys. 360. Shane's cutting up tenderloin. We've killed 2 moose today.
So we're not.
We could have had 3. This would have been legendary. That was my dream moose right there, walking away into the sunset.
Nice.
Thanks, Shane and Ben. Probably saved my life.
I was about ready to go jump in front of the gun. There to save your life, you know.
It's the second morning of the hunt. We're up here to pack out Shane's moose. We killed 2 yesterday. I've got a 70-incher spotted right about up in there. And I have another 70-incher down the river, across the river. I could have killed a giant last night, but we don't have our boat. So, boat's coming in today. We should do good. I got a moose spotted over here. He's not big enough for me. Legal's a little bit not big enough. I'm looking for a real good one. But it's pretty out here. You can see it's gorgeous. I've been watching a really big bull feeding on a flat a couple miles from camp. And I haven't been able to get to him yet because we haven't had a boat. But now the boat's coming in, and we're headed down to pump it up and head out there and try and kill this bull.
I don't want to get here and all of a sudden we're not going to make it. We're going down the rapids.
I'll jump out and pull us through. All right, we're going to go kill a moose.
This is going to turn into a Ben Andrews bull. I'm going to end up right on top of this sucker. It's going to be a bloody mess. God. Every journey has a destination. And as we were stalking in on this moose, the destination was in sight. This was the vision, this was the goal, this was the idea that we took action on. And sometimes we're scared to take action because action means change. Action means change from our everyday routine, from the things that we've known, from the things that we've held on to, and the things that we're afraid of walking away from. And when you take action and you start the journey and you begin going on this journey, you can't imagine what life would have been like without it. You can't imagine what life would have been like if you had said no to the journey.
He has real good fronts.
It's in these last moments, right before you're about to pull the trigger, that your heart is just pounding out of your chest. We are on top of this bull. This is the very thing that we have dreamed about for months now, that we have been pursuing, that I have been pursuing and waiting for. And now it's all about to come together. And there's no feeling quite like it on the planet when you leave everything behind, you walk away, and you bet it all, you push all your chips forward to go on a great journey. And it turns out to be better than you ever could have imagined. There's nothing like that.
There we go. That ought to do it.
I think you shot a big one that time.
That other little feller don't know what to do now.
Well, yeah, that was good. Whoa! That felt good. We gotta pack him now.
Oh man. Oh boy.
I hope it's easier.
Sorry guys, I owe you like more than one.
That draw between us and him is gonna be bad.
We got so many bad spots. Maybe there's a better way around, but man, it was tough getting in here.
There we go.
I just want to take a second and talk about heaven a little bit. I think most people agree that heaven is a place. If you ask somebody, what's going to happen when I die? Where am I going to go when I die? Where are you going to go when you die? Most people would say heaven. And so we kind of admit that heaven is real. So the question is, if heaven is a real place, then there must be a real way to get there. Kind of like New York is a real place, and Bonners Ferry, Idaho is a real place, and Boise is a real place, and Alaska is a real place, and there's a way to get there. There's a specific way to get there. And so if we say heaven's a real place, then there must be a way to get there. And Jesus says in John 14, I am the way, the truth, and the life. The only way to the Father or to heaven is through me. Let me put it another way. Whenever we aim a gun in a direction, we don't expect a bullet to go anywhere but the direction that we aim the gun. That's why we put a scope on it. So if I aim the gun to the left, the bullet's going to go to the left. If I aim the gun to the right, the bullet's going to go to the right. Now the point in this is, wherever we aim our lives, that's where we can expect to end up. Wherever we aim our lives, that's where we can expect to aim up. It's really a matter of logic. And so if we say we're going to heaven, but we don't aim our lives at heaven, how can we ever expect to end up there, is the question that we have to ask. And I think a lot of times we end up going through life expecting things that we never actually point our lives towards. Maybe you dream about being rich, but you don't actually point your life towards making any kind of money or making moves that would position you in that way. And when it comes to life, when it comes to eternal life, when it comes to heaven, we say we want to go to heaven, we think we're going to go to heaven, but we don't point our life towards heaven. And the Bible is very clear, and Jesus is very clear, that the only way to heaven, the only way to the Father is through Him, is through Jesus Himself. So, if you think you're going to heaven, but you're not pointing your life towards God, towards heaven, then you're in for a rude awakening. And I would just encourage you to examine. If heaven is a place, if it's real, there is a way there. And Jesus says, I am the way. And that's all there is to it. Wow. I feel very good about that bull.
I think you shot a good one. There, I'm pretty sure he's over 50.
Fairly confident of it.
Oh, there he's right there.
Good enough for me.
Yeah,
My goodness.
look at all them points.
That's a lot of moose.
Man,
Not like a lot of...
you like him?
I love him. I'm so stoked. This is the one we were watching yesterday that I told you had the big long paddles. I'm almost positive. He's the one I really liked.
Okay.
Big long paddles and big points.
He's like a double brows.
Yeah. Oh, he took some land.
Real typical bull. You see him on both sides. I like how he's got all the kinds of points all around.
I'm real pleased with that bull.
At least he's small-bodied.
Yeah, he shouldn't go more than 1,000 pounds dressed.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure he's smaller than your ears, Ben.
he still looks big.
He's real light down here. Only 9-inch bases.
Wow.
Thank you, guys.
We're gonna be there with you through the end.
This has been a hard, gnarly couple days. Pan around at all that.
So often we go through this life with our heads down, never looking up, never taking a moment to look at what's ahead of us. There's a great journey that awaits each and every one of us in this world. There's a great invitation, an idea of something better in life, an idea of a significant life, a life filled with purpose. There's an idea of this. For some of us, it's just a dream. But for those of us that take action, that respond to the invitation and the call that Jesus puts out there for us, it's a reality. It's a step-by-step journey that has a great destination, an eternal destination. In Matthew 4, we see Jesus walking by the sea. And as he looks around, he sees two young men, Peter and Andrew. And they were fishing. And Jesus invited them. He said to them, "Follow me, and I will make you fishers of men." Jesus gave them an idea. He gave them the vision of a different future. And immediately, they left their nets and followed him. They walked away from everything they had ever known to go on the greatest adventure that ever go on. They began to journey with Jesus. I just want to take a moment and thank you all for watching. If you haven't seen the other 2 parts of this series that we call The Journey, I encourage you to click on the links on your screen right now and check it out. Also, if you want to stay up to date with everything going on at Limitless Outdoors, please subscribe to our channel by clicking the link and also going over to Facebook and checking us out at Limitless Outdoors. God bless you all and have a great day.